If she cheat on you or steal your car, it's cool.
Well, I think that falls under respect, though, right?
That would fall under respect. That will fall. First of all, why you said steal my car?
Yeah, I mean, shit. When she just took it for a joyride, like she could bring it back. Like you know what I'm saying, she just take your keys without asking. What about
Why
that?
my girl stealing my car?
I mean, why not? I'm just asking a
So she can
hypothetical.
go cheat. That's why she stole your car.
Exactly. She don't want to catch the bus.
Nah, that's disrespect. That bitch better stay where she at. Bitch better stay where the fuck she at. I'm gonna tell you that now. You gonna cheat in my car? I'm going to jail.
That's a hell of a scenario. Um, I don't know about that. Somebody, why wouldn't does she have a car in this thing? Because like, why would she steal his car to go cheat on him? That's the ultimate disrespect. He said that was in his non-negotiables. But all right,
She got it.
That mean, oh, that means she broke, she disrespectful, and she unloyal. How the fuck I
Well,
get with this bitch?
you didn't
I'ma
care about the
say
money, and you said they could cheat, and that wasn't a problem
she
before.
was
So that's why
probably
I
a
asked that.
co-signer.
I've never said it wasn't a problem.
So
I
because she
said
was a
it's a
co-signer.
conversation could take place.
I mean, you definitely said that you would stay in some cases. That's what I was asking. If that
Yeah,
was a
in
non.
some cases,
All
in
right.
some cases, I could definitely see a world where I would. That is, it's really like two cases, if you want to be real. It's like two cases.
which is you gonna share with the
Nah,
crowd?
I'm not putting that out there
All
because
right.
those cases ain't even guaranteed. Like, I gotta really, it's gotta be where I feel like, even knowing what she did, I feel like it's my fault. If I feel like this is my fault, then I could see me staying. Now, the problem is, how do I feel like it's my fault that you are unloyal?
So
It's
if you
only a
cheated
few
first,
cases where I can see that.
if you cheated first, you allowing her to cheat back is basically what you're saying.
I'm never allowing a cheat back, but I can understand a cheat back. I can understand a cheat
What
back,
you gonna
but
do
we
to
still
prevent
done.
it since you don't allow it?
What you mean?
I mean, you say you're not allowing it, like you can control it. Like, what you gonna do? Like,
No, I'm not allowing it as in like, yo, I cheated, you caught me, go suck a dick. I'm saying I understand how you did it, but that don't mean I'm cool with you doing it.
got you.
All right. We gonna roll on the tea, baby. I feel like you got something to say here. So what can you compromise in this relationship?
I really just was cracking up. You know what's crazy? Then don't judge me. Everything for me as of right now, is like negotiable, and I'm gonna say why. Because as you mature and your life goals changes, this is just for me. Your life goal changes. You get in tune with yourself. Things start to change. For example, being direct used to be right. It didn't matter to me, but right now I need to be like when you speak and you saying something, I want it to be like blunt because I tend to think. I tend to go off. That was a like we can negotiate. If you ain't being blunt, I don't really care. But now it's like it's a thing now because I'm in tune with myself and I'm working on myself and I need you to be blunt and clear as day. So I'm not reading in between the lines. I'm not trying to figure out. I'm not playing different scenarios. But 2 years ago, it wasn't. I didn't care. I didn't care. So like right now, I can't even say like what is like non-negotiable because I'm still like maturing. I'm still learning myself, and I'm walking into. I'm in a different relationship right now. Oh, like that's kind of like a good relationship, whereas though like not kind of it is a good relationship. Um, where I'm receiving things that I never received before. So it may be hard for me to accept them, but it's something that I need. So as of right now, I don't really have things that I don't have nothing because I'm really still learning myself. I'm working on myself. Like I'm a work in progress right now, like literally at this very moment. So I can't even pinpoint because I'm still learning what I need and what I can go without. Like, and I don't even know like as how much I can go without with certain things. So
So, question for you.
I have a question too.
Yeah, me three. Go ahead. Ask.
So my first question is, homie come back. He like, yo, I'm trying to add a sister wife to this. It's a negotiation.
that's getting a little personal, but
I mean, if you don't want to answer, I'm just asking.
I mean maybe.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay. My question is, now that you said nothing, right? I have to add that I can't compromise on cheating or abuse. So now that brings me to you, T.
Okay.
Okay.
So, well, once you did say abuse, so that is one thing because I've been there and I've done that. That is one thing. So thank you for pointing that out. Yes, if can't I won't say everything then. So yes, that is one thing. It's not. I'm not accepting it no more. It can't happen. Done deal. No cheating. Um, I'm really like because I have went back before, and I feel like with cheating, I look into things and I just feel like, and I'm not biased, so I feel like cheating. People cheat when you lacking something, like when your relationship is lacking something. They might go see somebody else because they can communicate over there and they can't communicate over here. They might go over there because it's just so much toxic over here, but it's peaceful over there. Like so, like first and foremost, when it comes to cheating, it's more so of why. I need to know why. Um, and once I figure out the why, then we can most likely work on it because it's probably something I'm lacking. That's why people normally cheat.
Wait a minute. You blame yourself immediately?
No,
Hold
not
up.
just
Wait a minute.
like I
What?
mean me and or us. I mean, because most times, not that I blame myself, but I could be a toxic person. So if you're going over there for peace, maybe it's something I need to work on for real, for real. Some guys do just cheat, but at the end of the day, they are like pieces of shit. Like you should kind of know that from the jump because they gonna cheat on you like with ease. Like, but if it's like a person that been in a relationship for years and then they just absolutely like cheat, like that one time 5 years, something is going on that you are lacking. It's no way he was with you for five
You
years
don't
and
think he
then
just
out of
had
the
an
blue he just cheated.
opportunity and space and opportunity? You don't think,
A mature man is gonna think with his head, and not with his, you know.
a mature
So the
man
thing,
is going to love and cherish you and not cheat in the first place? But
I
that's
mean,
that's
that's
just
true too.
it's subjective. It's subjective. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. It's definitely like a mature, absolutely. But I do feel like I said, if he cheat 5 years down the road, was like completely
here's what I
loyal.
have a question on. So you said with cheating, right?
Hmm.
Say it is your fault, okay? Because I don't believe that it's always, but say it's something you was lacking. If you're in a relationship and that man can't come to you and talk to you and work
I mean,
out
what if he
whatever
had that?
with you,
What if he had multiple times and it's just like it's a? I
and
just
he don't respect you enough to walk away from the situation, seeing that you're not going to change and he going to cheat.
is it
Is it
really
about
always
respect?
easy?
What if he love you?
Right. That's why I was saying like, is it really easy to just walk away when you've really been there? Like you really do. It's love there.
Where was the love when he slid his dick in somebody else?
I mean, that
Probably
we
Let,
raw
it
dog
always
too.
got to be
let
Let's
me
something.
ask
not
a
forget
question.
raw
It was
dog.
on vacation.
Matt, go ahead.
Let me ask a question. Where was this
Ooh.
energy when I said I can respect the cheat back if I know I fucked up?
Cause I'm gonna get my lick back. Like, okay,
All right,
I mean,
so
in my younger day,
Yeah, your
before
day,
35, I might have got my lick back.
nah,
You
yeah,
know, we
but
can move forward, and you got a clean slate, I got a clean slate, and here we go. Let's go on
nah,
vacation.
nah, this is a different energy though. What it sounded to me like is
Mhm.
when the man cheat, he's a dog, he ain't shit, da 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 da. And y'all down there sound like it's crazy for her to say that it's a conversation. But when a woman cheat, and we hear all women say it all the time, well, what did he do? Damn, they're like it's excuse for her doing the shit.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna have the same response if one of y'all said, "Oh well, if my woman cheat on me, then that's okay." That's a. It's gonna be like, but why? I feel like any partner that's cheating on you, I mean,
I
how
mean,
is it?
y'all know how I feel about it, but I do like the way that T actually brought that up, right? Because, like, not to say that it would be specifically her fault, but like in that scenario, like, imagine somebody is telling you something, somebody that loves you, and y'all been together, and they're like, "Well, listen, I might like this, I might like this, I might like this," and even just kind of in the way, like, what if you're not receptive of that, right? Like, you talk about what if he doesn't love you and cherish you because he stepped out, but like you're invalidating him and ignoring him, like. It doesn't mean you don't love him, but you may not feel comfortable doing that thing that he's asking for, or you may not even give it an option for a conversation. So the only thing he feel like, well, I want this, and you're not trying to have a conversation about it. Not even that you're not trying to give it, just you're not trying to have a conversation about it. And like I said, I don't think that cheating is the right way to handle that. But from her example, I could understand where that go like that. Like it's like, well, shit, this is here, and I'm
I'm
asking for it, but it's not there.
I'm so far past cheating because I'm just going to like exhaust the relationship and move on. There's no need to cheat at this point. I'm going to find somebody new. We don't have to do this. You don't have to be the man I need you to be because I found somebody else. It doesn't have to do it. I'm not going to bring a third party into the relationship when I could just dismiss the relationship. I'm just so far going against cheating. I'm not, and if it was me, then I'm not the one for you. And that's just where I'm at with it.
And I feel like with your example, if you're saying, you know, you have had the conversation and maybe the woman can't even consider doing what he wants done, then in turn, that's not the woman for you. Like, you know, if she's not going to ultimately make you happy, and you know this, and you feel like you need to step outside of her to find that happiness, but
Have you ever
anywho, I'm
have you
sorry.
ever went back to a relationship that you got cheated on?
Yes.
Yes.
But why?
Honestly, I went back because it was history and I wanted to give this person a second chance. You know, I believed them when they said that this was a one time thing.
I was
And it
gonna say
wasn't me.
this on
Definitely
another
wasn't
show.
me. Heavy on the it wasn't me.
Okay. What about you, Ash?
I same thing. I said this on another show. Like I fully believe like they wasn't going to do it again.
So
Okay.
you love them enough in the past, but you're saying you wouldn't do it in the future. Both what y'all saying.
Yeah, no.
So
It's
like
not
if
worth
we
it.
do now, if
Now,
you was in a relationship and they
not
cheated, it's
me
a no.
now.
It's a no.
Yes,
No. And I'm gonna be honest, if it was my husband, maybe, because we are on paper and we did this under some vows, but regular schmegular degular boyfriend,
you just
no, I'm
boyfriend and
moving on.
yeah. I don't want to agree to forever on that. But she what can you
One more thing.
compromise?
I'm sorry. Sorry,
Oh, go
Key.
ahead.
So if like say y'all in a relationship now, I don't know y'all situation, so but say if y'all was in a relationship now, this going on 4 or 5 years. In the first year, he cheated on you. You decided to give him a second chance, and now he's no longer cheating. Y'all perfectly fine. Would you continue? You going to continue this relationship? Like this is if this was right now, like y'all been together for 5 years. The first year something happened. 5 years later, y'all cool.
If
Nothing's
he
going on.
cheated on me in the first year, we
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
making
not
it
I'm
year
not
4 or
forgiving him,
5.
see.
I'm just
I'm
trying to put
not,
it in like the
baby.
beginning, and then like clean
In
slate.
the
If we,
Oh,
beginning, he showed
oh.
me his true colors. I'm not taking that chance. Me personally, at my big age, I'm not taking that chance.
okay,
Well, I'm only 25. I don't know. We gotta explore my options there. I don't.
Lord have
Are
mercy.
you staying or are you
I
not?
Um,
like I'm
staying
saying
Staying
with
what
at
y'all
who?
25.
not
I'm
with the
is it a
situations y'all
sister?
gave that second chance to, and like y'all still
You gave
present
him
to
a
this day
second
together.
chance, Ashley? You staying or no?
Oh, in the situation that I'm referring to, no, there was other stuff. People be crazy. Like, nah,
What T
that's other.
said, year one. You
See,
forgave him.
just make sure I'm understanding. You talking about in that situation,
I'm talking about, listen,
or you
this is what I'm saying.
talking about now?
So that person that y'all gave y'all, because y'all both said y'all did give somebody a second chance. Now, what if y'all still was together right now? Everything y'all would be, it would it still have met, like at this very moment. If y'all was together right now today, the same person y'all gave that second chance to back then,
The same
would
part.
it?
We know we still together for other reasons.
No, I know that.
Well,
I'm
just
just
with the
giving a,
cheating thing.
I'm just giving a reason. Calm down, Ash. You starting to flash back. No, that's fine. We gonna leave it where you at. That's fine. But
Whew.
if y'all gave that person a second chance and it turned out that later on down the road, like now y'all getting married or talking about marriage and things is great, like does that cheating matter? You know what I'm saying? You gave that second person a chance for a reason, and
I'm
what
gonna
if it
be
really
honest
worked out?
with you. I don't know if I could, you know, forgive him wholeheartedly without
You
bringing
will
it
lose
up later
trust.
on. Without bringing it up later on. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm gonna say no.
I would
Sorry,
say
Chi.
if
Go
I
ahead,
made
Chi.
it
I'm
four or
sorry.
five. Wait, real quick. I would say if I made it 4 or 5 years at that point, I'd probably be able to move forward. But all right, yeah. Back to Shay. Question to you: what can you compromise in a relationship, and what can't you compromise?
I don't forgot my goddamn answer now at this point. Um, so, damn near forgot the question too. Um, uh,
What can you compromise, and what can't you in a relationship?
I feel like I'm not compromising a bad attitude, disrespect, and I'm not compromising my peace. Anything else, I feel like, and cheat. Well, of course, cheating and all that don't even need to be said. But I feel like anything else, I can compromise except for those things. One thing for sure, no, two things for sure: a bad attitude and my peace. I'm not compromising that for nobody. I don't care who you are. I'm not doing it.
What if she can't cook?
I can cook, so I'm cool with that.
Okay. So outside of those things, everything else is a conversation.
It could be it could be a conversation.
Okay.
It could be a conversation.
All right.
What if she doesn't know how to have good intimacy?
What if she's bad at sex?
I mean, you
I
could teach
said
people.
good intimacy.
You could teach people. You could tell her how you like things. So, I mean,
I want to hear from all the men. So you going to teach her Chi? Okay, teacher Chi. Chi got the T. All right, Al. Let me hear from you.
I mean, I agree with she. Like, you can teach anybody anything about stuff like that. Like, that's
Okay, we
easy,
got
man.
teachers in the building.
I mean, y'all not wrong, but at the same time, I also feel like everybody ain't the same. Like I can't teach her to like something that I like that she don't like. So for real, if we just not sexually compatible, then I mean that might be dead from the gate. Cause she might be into some shit that I'm not into. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some people be into some weird shit nowadays, if you ask me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, nah, baby, you got the wrong one. You might well go ahead, go back to that club.
Yeah, people are weird. I want to hear from T on this one. So what if what if a man uh what how did Dana say if he lacked intimacy or
Yes,
was
if he was lacking
if he was bad
intimacy.
at sex?
What do you
If,
mean by that though? When you say like
Because
intimacy, that
it's
don't
not
sound
just
like bad
sex. It's
sex.
not just sex. It's
okay, yes,
foreplay.
intimacy is
It's,
other things, but I
it's
feel like
just he's awkward.
T, how you feel about that? Yeah, you.
Sorry, no, because when you say, I don't know if you be saying Chi or T, so that's
T
why I be waiting for
baby.
T baby.
T
Sorry,
baby.
because I cut
There
him
you
off
go.
earlier. I think you said T, and you definitely wasn't talking to me. Um, Say the question again. I'm sorry, I didn't totally forgot. What are you saying?
If a man is not so great in the bedroom, how you deal with that? You
Is it
want
something
the
that could be
men
Can
worked
you
on? I
compromise that one? Is that can you compromise that?
It's a hard compromise, but you got to be like picking up in a whole lot of other things. For me personally, I haven't came across it, so I don't. I can't even like. I haven't came across that type of situation. I didn't even know like. I feel like you could kind of like see because I feel like that comes with like that situation comes with like style. That comes with like rhythm, like, and I don't mean like in that situation. I mean like the music they listen to. It says a lot. It would already say a lot about your character, like who you are, because how you know, like if they know, they know, and they gonna walk like they know. So I will kind of that probably I wouldn't even be probably wouldn't even be attractive to that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you listening to rock and roll? Like, that's dead. I'm not even attracted to that. Like, are
wait,
you wearing like
what?
high top forces?
Wait a
Like,
minute.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
that ties
damn!
all into
I was
one.
listening at first.
Wait, not the high
what
top
what
force.
does rock and roll have to do with how intimate you are or how
Because
good you
I
are
feel
in
like
the
it ties
bedroom?
into one.
She says it
Like,
has a
those
lot
who
to do
know,
with that
know.
walk. It got to do with that walk,
It,
okay?
What's
I
it got
mean,
to
it
do
got
with
to do with your, like,
anything?
your
I
whole,
can't like country music. I can't like
I
country
mean, you
music out here.
probably can, but I You gonna have to like it's gonna have to be talking. They gonna have to have some lyrics. Like we gonna bars for bars on that country music for me to like. I feel like that ties into one. It sounds weird, but I feel like that ties into one. Like
No,
that
it
was
doesn't.
it does
Mm.
style
I get it. I get exactly what you're
swag.
saying. I feel like intimacy ain't the right word. It sounds like y'all saying a corny dude.
Yeah,
Like it sounds like y'all describing what y'all think is
Like the
corny.
the genres of music you listen to.
You talking about nigga style, his swag, his walk, what he listened to, like
because I feel
what
like with
that this is what I'm saying. What you mean by intimacy?
I mean, I think that they was talking about the right thing. I think that we should focus on the fact that we as men would be willing to teach our partners. Um, and I would like to find out their answers so we can figure out what they would, as women, would like to do. Besides T, baby, we got you.
You already know their answers. There ain't no point in answering that question,
Oh
asking
no,
that
no,
question.
there's a point. There's a point. They asked us. There's definitely a point.
All right. Well, listen, Al. I feel like I skipped you with this question.
I'll sacrifice my thing to let you answer the question. It's all right. You go ahead.
What, I'm sorry. What was the question?
The question was, what would you do if they was bad at sex? That's what you and Dana haven't answered yet.
Oh, I haven't answered it. If they was bad at sex, well, I mean, do I have something to work with or do I not?
I don't know what you mean by work with, but I'm gonna say we
Do they
just
have
gonna say
three legs or they have two?
they got all of the physical assets, but the talent is lacking. So they
Oh,
can sing, they just can't sing in rhythm, as T Baby
oh,
would
that's
say.
okay. I can help.
So
I'll
you a
help.
teacher, you a
I'll
teacher as
help. I'm a teacher in real life, like my cousin. Okay, yeah, I'll teach. I'll teach.
I think that he got one season to learn, and after that, I'm
Ooh,
done. And if he
seasons.
don't pick up what I'm putting down, then I'm good.
one season. Damn, I mean, I get you though.
I mean, it
I need a
shouldn't take
quick
them, but
learner.
it shouldn't take them but like a month. Really, like the. And how often are we practicing? Anywho, we gonna get over to you, Al. What can you and can't you compromise in a relationship?
I'm gonna go with all the same things. Basically, no disrespect, no cheating, no lack of emotional intimacy, and intelligence. Um, no uncompromising attitudes. Like at one point in time, I think a partnership has to be able to be balanced. So I want somebody who's willing to work towards something all the time. Like we got to work wherever we at because we don't know each other. We two different people. So that's how I look at it. What else is not compromising? Uh, no, like not having the ability to take care of herself. And I mean that includes all of the things financially. Cook, clean, things like that. Like not to say she got to do it for me, but if you can't be hygienic on your own, I find that as a red flag. If you not worried about your finances on your own, like not to say you can't be helped, but if you're not worried at all, that's a red flag for me. And yeah, like just basically like that. Like
Okay. So Al, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna ask you. So why is a high body count a deal breaker for men, but why do you think it's not for women?
um so I'm gonna say this because I had this conversation earlier. I think that the term high body count could be subjective. I, as a person, recognize that I'm 30 something years old, and more than likely the person I'm gonna be with is 30 something years old. So, I'm not expecting them to share their body with everybody, but I would think that at this point in time, they've done it a few times. So, that's one thing I would say there. Now, for why I think it's not important is I think that in this world we live in, there's an expectation for men to sleep with a lot of women. So I don't know if it's because women have already became resigned to the fact that that's going to happen, or if they think that like even with kind of what you guys were saying is if he don't got no experience, you might not even give him a chance. So at one point in time, maybe the whole ideology is that the more women he's been with means that you have to teach him less, or means that, he already comes prepackaged in a way. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that we all look at it differently. Like it's more of an asset for a woman to find a man who's had a lot of bodies in some ways, versus a man. Like we will be able to teach a woman if she's never had sex. Like we will be able to deal with that in any case or any matter. So for us, I think that her discernment is what is more important. Like I'm not really worried. Well, I guess I would be somewhat concerned if she had 100 bodies. Like I definitely seen like something on Instagram where this girl was trying to sleep with 1,000 people, and like that's her body count. That's her decision. Like that's a discernment thing. Like I think that we are all gifts from God. So at one point in time, if this is what you choose to do with your gift from God, then I have to question how you live your life. But that don't mean that you're a bad person. Just not the person for me. That's how I look at it. So
Okay. Dana, why is a high body count a deal breaker for men but not for women?
Can I just ask Al? So you're saying that the more women you sleep with, you become an asset? Is that what you just said?
I didn't say that I become an asset. I said with the logic of what I was just expressed, or what was just expressed to me, my need for experience is paramount.
So
So
this young lady who chooses to sleep with 100 or 1,000 men, she's not an asset.
I don't need an
No.
experience from her. Like that's not a requirement for me that she has experience in sex. Like I don't. She doesn't have to have any of that for me. Like I wouldn't treat her differently for lack of that.
Okay. I just was asking. I do have to agree with Al when he said, sometimes it's men are taught, get them notches under your belt. But it is a patriarchal society that we live in. Um, Women since the beginning of time are told to protect their chastity. And so I think that sometimes it's how you're taught. It depends on what you're taught. I think some of these elder men have taught some of the younger men different cliches, and they have stuck to them. So, for me personally, if you have the audacity to let me know what your body count is, and it's a really high body count, it's a turn off. It's definitely a turn off. If we talking Wilt Chamberlain numbers, that's definitely a turn off. So I think that it doesn't matter, and it's something that doesn't need to be disclosed.
Well, just to kind of address like what you were saying, like there have been women who have been told to, as you said, protect their chastity, but like I feel like I don't think that's the goal of society nowadays. Like I don't.
No, I agree with you. A man told me whatever a woman tells you, add 3 or 4 to that number, whatever the case may be. But it is what it is. What you
It was
say?
multiplied by three.
Oh,
Yeah, there
I
was a
heard
movie
that
that
three
I
or
heard
four.
that from a while back. So I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right.
So is the
Well,
issue mentioning the number or the actual number being high? Like if the number was high but he never said nothing, you wouldn't care or ask.
No, I wouldn't care, and it has no meaning. What's the purpose? But if he has the audacity to tell me like he's bragging, that would be something different. But if I found out, if I found out like every time we're out and this woman saying hello is a woman you slept with, that's a problem. Like what's going on? This is ridiculous.
So I guess that's what I'm confused by. It's only a problem if you become aware of it. But like he could be doing Wilt Chamberlain numbers. He could just go do that in Australia, pull up on you here, and he's cool. He's forgiven.
It depends on the circumstances. It definitely depends because if I don't know, what I don't know can't hurt me. But if he's saying it in a sense of, this is my experience and let me help you because I'm experienced, like you were saying, then that's a problem.
Okay. Okay.
okay. Um, let's hear from T Baby on this.
Um, I think Dana has said it, but I think more so it's like you grew up hearing like it's like a double standard thing. That's why it's really not an issue for guys to have higher body counts because it's like it's always been said that guys just have sex with girls with no feelings attached, but girls have sex with guys and they get it so attached. So I feel like guys feel like you post their in their mind their mom taught them like if she sleep with a whole bunch of guys she's just nasty. So therefore guys like that's their thing like you got all these bodies you're nasty rather than with guys it's like they was just got drunk one night stand. They don't really care type of situation. Like, I mean, I don't really know because it's just like it's nasty out here. It's just nasty out here.
Speak. All right, Mac.
Uh, I'm gonna try to find
Said she's a
the.
whore.
I'm trying to find the best way to explain this. I'm not gonna call her a whore. First of all, I'm not asking body count. I'm not. I don't expect an honest answer. Truthfully, I don't. If the number's too high, I'm out. If the number's too low, I think you lying. So there's no point even asking that. I care more about your characteristics, personality, the way you represent yourself. But when it get to the double standard, as people call it, this is my problem with calling it a double standard. For one, me, why a woman with a high body count would be a problem is I just, and I'm trying, this is the most respectful way I can say this. I just don't see value in this person because for you to have that high body count, that means you done gave that to a lot of dudes. So what the fuck is special that you giving me if we were to pursue a relationship? If this is what you giving out, like I don't see the value in that. Also, I don't know if I could trust you to be with just one person. Like it's a lot of different thoughts that's gonna cross my head about this promiscuous woman. I don't see it as a double standard because most dudes will tell you, I'm not fucking with a girl with a lot of bodies, a girl that's outside. Cool. I don't know why women will talk to the dude putting up the Will Chamberlain numbers and then turn around and say all niggas ain't shit when he putting up more numbers. Why he with her? I ain't the one that cheated on you. Why did you take the nigga who's a whore and now all men are whores because you cuffed a whore? That's the true question. Because most dudes, yo, she be outside, she be at the club. Yeah, she was fucking with him. Or I'm not cuffing her. Because most likely that's what she's gonna do while she's still with you. But for some reason, women take the dude who's fucking all the bitches backstage at the show and be like, but he gonna be different from me. And now they mad, but like he just a whore. Da, da, da. He was the whore when you met him. When he was on that stage and they was throwing panties and bras at him, he was a whore after the show. But you thought he was gonna retire and settle down with you. That don't make sense to me. I don't think it's a double standard. I think it's reading a person's lifestyle actions. If she's outside and she's promiscuous, I don't see value in her as a wife. I can see value in her as a friend, as somebody I can have a good time with, but not somebody I necessarily want to build a family with. But for some reason, women will look at a nigga who was outside and be like, well, I see characteristics where he could be this guy in the house. But you expect him to stop being the guy he was when you met him. That's not how this shit go. That's just my opinion on it. I
I
don't
think
think
that's
it's
a
a
great
double
point.
standard. I think
Great
it's
point.
a
Great.
Yeah,
yeah,
good
Can I
point.
ask you a question, Mac?
yeah.
No.
So my thing about it is right. Um, what happens? So does that matter if you sleeping with her? Like, would you still sleep with her if she had a high body count, or is it only just the wife
I
situation
mean,
where?
I don't add his body count. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of it's naive. As a dude, sometimes we naive to what some of these women actually doing. Like when I was a young boy, you wasn't gonna tell me this woman had 1,000 bodies and she wanted to have 1,000 bodies. Like in my mind, all right, you just gassing it, you just throwing smut on her name. Then I know who you talking about. the girl that was going viral for the 1,000 bodies, she caught 100 in a day. I would never sleep with her. But if you just told me that, I wouldn't even believe it. Like it's unfathomable in my mind. So nah, yeah, to a certain degree, like 1,000 is a lot. Like that's fucking a lot. In my 30s, like I'm not gonna say, oh, she got more than 6 bodies, she a whore. That's bullshit. That's misogyny. I'll give you that. But it is a number where it's like, yo, that's a lot. I'm not cuffing you. But then there's a number where it's like, I'm not even fucking like I'm not even doing nothing with you.
So there's two different
I
numbers.
want to
Like
know
you,
that number. What's that number, Mac?
Yeah, what's the
I
number?
mean, I ain't gonna say a number, it's a range. And all right, I'm in my 30s. I'm gonna say for the 30s, I think a respectable range. Let me do some quick math. Some of this depend on when she started fucking. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna say between 10 and 20. Anywhere in that range, I feel like that's cool. Anything under 10, I don't believe. I'm not gonna lie. We on our 30s. Anything under 10, I don't believe. Unless she was married for like 8 years and just got divorced. All right, cool. But between 10 and 20, cool. 20 to 30, you was kind of out there, but if you're a good person, I ain't really gonna judge you because you know people change. Anything over anything over that 30 though is like, oh
She's
yeah,
a
you was
whore.
outside.
but you
Not a whore,
but you
but
gonna
you was
still
outside.
you gonna still hit though.
And I might still crack though. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Once you start getting around 40, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe with a double strap on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, nah, because if you fuck 40 niggas, I mean, let's go through the numbers of the percentage of men that's burning. At some point, the odds is against me for fucking you. It's like, yo, this is 18% shot, you gonna burn me now. It's like, nah, condoms is 99.9%. Nigga, that shit ain't 100%.
That's real. That's real.
All right.
And
She
nowadays, people more free with sex. Like back in the day, it was a little different. Back in the day, she could have had 100 bodies and still make you work for it. You would never know. Nowadays, girls be outside, like, they be bold too. I heard some shit going to the gas station, like, I feel like a slut the way you talking to me. What the fuck? Women crazy nowadays.
all right. I don't know if you have anything left to add to this question. Uh
I mean, I feel like I gotta raise my hand and go. God damn, y'all just sitting up here and taking up all this goddamn time like I ain't got nothing to do.
You just wasted a minute and 30 seconds.
And I'm gonna waste some more. Um, First of all, I'm gonna say, boy, if we ain't got no experience, we got a month to learn it. If we do got too much experience, then they don't want to be with us, boy, we can't win for losing. But anyway, um. I can't answer for women. I'm gonna answer for myself. I ain't talking to nobody with no high body count. I ain't asking either. But the reason I'm not talking to nobody with a high body count is because women sleep with who they want to, men sleep with who we can sleep with. So if we got a high body count, then we was giving it. If y'all got a high body count, then y'all was willing to give it away. And I don't want nobody that's willing to give it away to any and everybody. So that's my answer.
that's a solid.
What's the high body count, G?
For what age?
For whatever you believe. I mean, however age you are, how old you are. What's the high body count?
Shit, man, you push your 30. That's too high for me. I don't give a damn how old. If we in our 30s, you got 30 bodies? No.
Okay, okay, I get that.
Know what? I'm going back on. I got 33. Now that I
Nah,
really
don't
think
go
about
back.
it,
Don't go back.
cause
Don't go
that
back.
mean that's
Nah,
30 men.
don't go back.
That's 30 men. Cause nah, cause this is my thing though. How
Now
you
you
get
thinking
to
about it.
30?
Because she
No,
wanted
how'd
to.
you get to
Hold on,
30 though?
I got a question
Because
for
she
the guys.
wanted to.
I have a question for the guys, okay? Would y'all be comfortable dating a woman that had just as many bodies as you?
Fuck no.
No. Again. Because,
God,
again,
I
women
would.
sleep with who they want to.
Such a hypocrite.
Which,
Okay.
Like such
that's
a
not a
hypocrite.
hypocrite.
This is
That's not a
that
so
was a
hypocrite.
hypocrite.
hypocritical.
That's not a
How
hypocrite.
can how you so you don't want your equal, but y'all want to go 50-50 on everything else. Whatever. Goodbye. I'm on mute.
You know what? Hold on. Speaking of that, I'm gonna just say this. I'm just speaking of this 50-50. I want to ask y'all women this because I really want to know this. Y'all women want men to go take y'all to steak for they on the first date, take y'all to go buy some Balenciaga on the first date. Not all women, but some women. I got a question. Would you advise your son to do that?
I don't eat red meat, so I don't want to go to
I,
Steak
I
48.
asked you. I
I
asked you
don't
what you
care
eat.
about
I didn't ask you what you
Balenciaga
eat.
because I'm not a
I
lady
didn't
whore.
ask you what you eat.
But I'm gonna
I'm
teach
asking
my
y'all.
son. I'm gonna teach my son to make sure that he is able to provide, and he better provide for the one he wants, not the one that he can get, like you were saying earlier. And I'm on mute.
Exactly. So I will provide for the one I want, not for the one I'm just meeting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. How the fuck did you get to 30? It's crazy. That's crazy.
Because she wanted
I'm
to.
stuck on
She
that.
she
I'm
Because
You was
wanted
stuck
just
to.
on
cool
that.
with
right.
30 like 5 minutes ago, Mac. You
But
said
I
shit,
feel
30
like
ain't so
Nah,
bad.
because I ain't really think about. I ain't think about the act of you talk to 30 dudes and decided to let them enter your body. Like I did. I never
A
really
wise
thought about
woman
that.
once told me that you got 10 fingers and 10 toes and you shouldn't go past them. That's what a wise woman once told me, and I'm on mute.
Yeah, that's a real wild. Yo, that's like the fifth time you went on mute after you said some more shit though. But that is why. That is why.
listen,
I don't.
here's what I'm gonna say for my answer to this question, right? The same way y'all be like, I'm not gonna ask, I'm not gonna ask either. I don't wanna know. I feel like men and women alike are sexual beings. Everybody, wants to fuck. As long as, I mean, with me not knowing, I hope your number not too crazy, but what's more important is that you don't have any diseases. If you don't have any diseases, I'm really not concerned with your number and I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Okay, ignorance is bliss. All
So,
right.
how many of us, real quick, Ashley, how many of us are really getting our partner's my chart and making sure that they have negative results before they lay down with them?
I know you ain't doing that shit if you got 30, because 30's a lot. That's fucking crazy. I ain't really
That's like
thinking
what,
about
30
that.
tests that she had to take every time?
Yo, the clinic is in business for her. That's crazy.
It is a free clinic.
Nah, they gotta start charging her. After 10, it's like, come on, man. Come on. Like,
It's
I
crazy
feel
that you
like
said that though, Dana. I'll be real. I've had to get like not had to, but I've gotten a checkup about 2 or 3 times in my life. Like, and that's not even a request. Imagine if people requested it. Like that'd be crazy. But yeah, like I feel like that's just with your own type of car situation. You gotta do your own checkups. But I think that we should normalize asking though, because I think us as a people, I can't say we would avoid anything because men lie, women lie, all them type of things. But at the end of the day, like people with integrity would tell you the truth, and if it was that important, they would go get it. Like so,
because
I
it's
feel
bad
like
enough we don't talk about finances and we don't talk about this right here. I'm sorry, go ahead, May.
I feel like it is a smart thing to ask and request. I feel like it would eliminate a lot of the people you shouldn't be dealing with anyway. But I also feel like sometimes we act like every sexual partner was a relationship. Like we said, humans are sexual beings. Sometimes we was just outside fucking. And
but I think
sometimes it's
that's when it's more
familiar.
dangerous because at one point in time, like you said, we was just outside. Like I ain't check, I ain't look. So at one point in time, you should go and do the research yourself just because you took that risk. Like.
No, yeah. Wait, what you mean? You mean getting yourself tested or asking somebody else to get tested before you sleep with them?
I think either. Well, obviously we can't. The random situations, you're not gonna do it every random situation. But
That's what I'm saying. If I meet somebody at the bar, it ain't like, yo, let's go to the doctor in the morning and we can fucking afternoon. Like, that don't make sense. Now, in a relationship, it makes sense because you got time, you'd have been on dates, you got time to, I don't know. I mean, I think it's the smart thing to do. Obviously, we've all been dumb kids before. So I think
because it
at
don't
this
make no sense
age,
asking after you already hit, even in the personal relationship. So you gotta ask before you get in a relationship. But it's like you said, like how you gonna know if it's about to be a random situation versus a long term situation until you actually know.
I mean, you're right. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I done played chicken. I done played chicken before. It's like, hey man, throw it to the wind. See how it goes. That ain't that. I wouldn't tell my kids to do that. I wouldn't do that no more. But if that happened before, I mean, I do think you should get tested. You should talk to the other person, tell them to get tested. Yeah, you should do all that. I don't think I think we start dating young, so I don't think that's gonna ever be the thing for everybody to be doing it.
Listen, that's what I'm gonna say. People, go get tested. In the meantime, in between time, let's strap up. Let us know what y'all think about everything in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. We got T Baby. We got Intrinsic Al. We got Low Key Chi, Mac the Magnificent, and Dana Don't Give a Damn. And we signing off.
30's a lot.